Hello students, welcome to GC Tech Hub CS tutorials. In today's class, we are going to understand what is goal seek. So, what is goal seek? Goal seek is a very interesting feature of any spreadsheet application which enables us to fix a goal and also helps us to achieve that goal by changing some variables. So here what it does, it does a backward calculation and it helps us to figure out the value of a particular variable by already taking into account one main objective. So here let's start with a question, an example. Suppose Mr. Rohan is a businessman who wants to Mr. Rohan is not no businessman. He just is a simple person who wants to earn a yearly income by depositing an amount of 1,50,000 in a bank. And also which is providing an interest of 6.5% per annum. Mr. Rohan has enrolled in the fixed deposit scheme for 4 years. Determine the amount of interest which he should receive at the end of 4 years. Also deduce how much amount he should invest if he wants to earn more interest. Use assumptions of your own. So over here we start with Mr. Rohan's amount deposited. So amount deposited, that is which should be considered as principal. So the principal which he deposited was 1,50,000. Then over here rate of interest per annum, that is yearly rate of interest is 6.5%. So let us first format this particular cell as percentage and we'll write 6.5% over here and just give it one more decimal place so that it displays as 6.5% only. And let us format this 1,50,000 as rupees. So you can see this home tab number group and you can see the dollar sign here and a drop down arrow. So just click on the drop down arrow and select the Indian rupee format and just increase the column width so that it shows the data in the formatted manner. And the time period is 4 years. So time period is 4 years. What we need to calculate is the amount of interest which Mr. Rohan should receive at the end of 4 years. So we will be calculating simple interest over here, and the formula for simple interest we all know: principal multiplied by rate multiplied by time divided by 100. If you want, you can also enclose this within bracket, although it is not needed because multiplication and division they fall at the same level of priority. So we can see that over here there should be some mistake with this. Let us check into it. Yes, so students, the problem is we have already expressed 6.5% interest rate as percentage. So what this actually does is it already divides it by 100. So the meaning of this percentage sign attached to 6.5 is it is 6.5 divided by 100. So we don't have to explicitly divide everything by 100. We can simply multiply all the three. And a shorter way to understand this is I'm just going to save it as number, and you can now see how it is 0.065. okay, so if you divide it by 100, if you multiply it by 100, it will give you 6.5. so it is already divided by 100. So if you get confused by this, you can simply write 6.5 over here, reduce the decimal points, and here you can simply just multiply the 3 and divide it by 100. So this way you get the value, and just format this as rupee, and you will be able to see that the simple interest which he should get at the end of 4 years is what? 39,000 rupees. So this was first part of the question, that is this part. Now we have to solve the second part, that is also deduce how much amount he should invest if he wants to earn more interest. Use assumptions of your own. So if he wants to earn more interest, he has to deposit more amount, because obviously the bank is not going to make any changes in the rate of interest, and the time period is also going to be the same according to the scheme in which he is investing. So what he could change is only the principal amount. So one way of doing this is by experimenting with different amount values, which would be a bit cumbersome. So over here, suppose he wants to earn a certain interest, maybe he wants to earn an interest of 1 lakh. So we in order to check that how much amount he has to deposit in order to earn an interest of 1 lakh at the end of 4 years, we will have to do a lot of hit and trial. So instead of doing that hit and trial, what we can do is we can use a very interesting feature of Excel, that is goal seek, to figure out how much amount of money he should deposit. So we will be selecting this cell, which is our target cell, which contains the formula. We'll go to data and we go to what if analysis and we select goal seek. And here you can see there are three things. Set cell. So first we are going to click on this cell which contains our formula. So this is also known as the formula cell. To value. So this value will be the target value which we are trying to achieve, that is 1 lakh. So this is 1 lakh, and by changing cell, that is by changing which cell or the variable cell where we want to see the change. So that cell is this one, that is amount. Now click on OK, and goal seek gives us a value, that is in order to earn an interest of 1 lakh rupees, he has to invest some 3,84,615 rupees 0.38, that is 38 paise. So this is how we can figure out how much amount of money a particular person, that is we can figure out the variable by using a certain target. Okay, so this is one example of goal seek. So students, this way we can figure out various targets, like suppose if he wants to earn 20,000, 22 lakh rupees as the interest, how much money he needs to invest. So again go to data, what if analysis, goal seek, set the cell. So here we need to set this cell, and this is our target cell, to value to 2 lakh. So we can select, we can just provide the value over here, that is 2 lakh, by changing cell, this cell, and click on OK, and goal seek finds a solution, and this is the solution, that is he needs to invest at least 7,69,230 rupees 77 paise to get an interest of 2 lakh. So students, this was one example of goal seek. If you have benefited from this, kindly like the video, share it with others, and do subscribe the channel also. One more example of goal seek we will be seeing in the next video.